Yo, what's up? What's up, man? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Morning Coffee Motivation. Welcome to Morning Coffee Motivation. What y'all up to? Early in the morning, what time is it? My clock says 8:57. But I keep all the clocks in my house anywhere from 4 to 8 minutes fast. So it could be 8:49, could be 8:52. Peanut butter, little peanut butter, little peanut butter. Protein. Protein. What's up, man? Got the Cafe Bustelo Instant Espresso Coffee. One scoop. Put that right there. Put it right there. You have my coffee water? Don't be looking in my refrigerator neither. Don't be looking in my refrigerator. Coffee made French vanilla. You hear my water, my coffee pot? Put that French vanilla joint in there. If I put that in there, I don't really need no sugar too tough after you put that in there. This is the hottest water in the world right here. You never gonna, I make the hottest water out of everybody. My water is the best. Look at my water. My water better than your water because my water get hotter than your water. Your water don't be that hot. No way you got that much steam like mine. I got more steam. I got steam in the pot and I got steam in my cup. You don't got that. You got a K cup. You don't even see no steam. What's up? Good morning. Subscribe to the channel, please. Thank you. And share this video. All right, I'll take it. I'll take it. Success. Let me wash my hands. Hands a little sticky. Success. A lot of times we're led to believe that success is when you reach the peak of the mountain, when you reach the peak of the mountain. When you get up to the top, when you start at the bottom and you get up to the top, you're not successful until you reach the top. That's when you have the most joy, when you reach the top. That's when you celebrate, when you reach the top. You know, that's when you win, when you reach the top. That's bad information. That's bad information. Success is, and the joy is in the journey. Success is inside the journey. start at the bottom, start at the base, and you reach the zenith. You go to the top or the peak. You don't win when you get to the top. The part in between is where all the love is. That's where the winning is done. In between. That's where the joy is. That's where the pain is. That's where the hurt is. That's where the feeling of achievement is. That's where the fun is. In between. Because I gotta put a little more coffee in it so I can taste it. It's a little too light. Put a little more coffee in it. When you start, and if you reach the peak, everybody don't reach the peak. Everybody don't make it to the top. Some people quit, some people give up. Some people fall off and die. Fall off the mountain. When you start at the bottom and you head into the top, it's the part in between, the journey. You got to enjoy that journey while you climbing up to get to the top. You're experiencing, the whole experience is in between when you start and when you reach the top. As you're climbing up, you're encountering difficulties. You climbing up the mountain of rock, you slip off. You try to catch a grip, your hand slips. You cut your hand on the rock. That's a part of the journey. That's the joy of the journey. That's the part of the journey that you're going to remember. You got to stitch your hand up halfway or 3/4 or 33% of the way up the rock, the mountain. You got to stop and bandage yourself. You climbing up more. You stop and eat. You know, about 42% above the, along the way. You stop, you eat, you looking around, you like, wow, this is beautiful up here. This looks good from up here. You sit down, you eat, you take a break, then you start back climbing. Then when you get about 57% of the way up, boom, you slip and fall. You had your foot on a rock trying to climb higher, and you slip and fall, and you bust your knee open. Your knee is bleeding. But you 57%, 58% of the way up. What are you gonna turn around and go back down and fix your knee and then reclimb back up? Nah, you're gonna stop right there and you're gonna do whatever you need to do. Hopefully you got your supplies, you put your peroxide on there, you put you a tourniquet on there to stop the bleeding, and you wanna quit because now your hand is cut, your knee is busted up, and you like, man, I don't even know if I even want to do this no more. But then something inside of you, you look around, you look down, you say, man, I done come too far. I done come too far. Then you look up at the top, you say, man, damn, another 42%, I'm gonna be there. Boom, you start back climbing. And you moving and grooving, and you go up, and you get up about 69% of the way up, and you just sit there, you look, and you see all these beautiful birds just flying around you, and now you can see even further. Your vantage point and your ability to see is even further at 69% than it was when you stopped at 33%. 33% was dope. You could see, wow, this is dope. But when you get up there to 69%, it's real dope, because you can see a lot. And you're seeing these beautiful birds. You're looking down, you're seeing the waters and the streams. And you still ain't at the top yet. You in between. And you say, all right, man, let's go get this other 31%. Let's go get this other 31%. went to the barbershop getting my beard shaped up. So you start back climbing. Now you up, you about 83% of the way there. You almost at the top. And you feel so happy. You're feeling so good about yourself. Your confidence is growing. Each move higher, your confidence grows more. Your feeling of achievement grows. Your feeling of satisfaction, self-satisfaction grows. Everything is growing the higher you go. And you 83% of the way up, and you feeling real good, man. You feeling real happy. You glad you're doing this, and you know, you just really, really digging yourself, man. You really loving yourself. You really, now you're excited because you're almost there. And you keep on pushing. And you get up there about 91%. And you can see the peak. You can see the zenith of the mountain that you're trying to get to. You 91%. And in your excitement and your ability to see the end, you start to rush. And you lose focus because you're trying to hurry up and get there. And you climbing and you slip and fall. You slip and fall off the mountain. Boom, boom, boom. You was at 91%. You had 9 more percent to go. Now you done fell back to 79%. So you done lost ground. You was at 91, now you at 79. You fell back 12 points. Bust your elbow up, you banged your head on the rock. Now your head, you got a big gash in your dome. You got a big gash in your dome. The blood going down the back of your neck. Your shirt is wet, you can feel it. So you take a headband, you get your headband, you wrap your joint up in a shirt, you rip your shirt off, you tie your head up, you pour some peroxide on your cut, you tie your head up, the bleeding stop. You chilling there for a minute till you can get right. You dizzy. And you look and you say, man, I fell back. I don't even know, can I do it? You start to doubt yourself. You start to doubt yourself. You start to doubt yourself. I make the best coffee in the world, man, guaranteed. You start to doubt yourself. And then you get to the point you say, well, man, look, I done come too far, man. You know, I'm at 79%. You understand? Let me get back up and let me get on up this mountain. Elbow swole, knee messed up, hand cut, head bust. This is the journey. This is the journey. You seeing these beautiful birds, you seeing this beautiful scenery. You going through a vicissitude of emotions. First you're elated, you're excited because you're doing it. Now you're doubting yourself. You tired. You got 1 bottle of water left. You done ate all your tuna fish. You ain't got no more food. And you 79% up the way. And you know what you got to do? You got to start back climbing. So you climb back up. And you get back to that point to where you was before you fell at 91%. And you are at the same spot, the same rocks where you slipped and fell the first time. And you looking at that spot. And you reminding you, and now you scared. Now you scared. You said, man, yo, this is the spot where I fell last time. This is the spot where I fell. But what happens is you learn from that previous fall. There was a lesson in that fall. There was wisdom in that fall. There was knowledge in that fall. And you look at them rocks and you say, yo, this is where I fell last time. Let me make sure, let me get my foot in here. Good. I grabbed it right there last time. I'm not going to grab it right there. I'm going to grab it out here. That's the rock. My hand slipped off. Let me grab the one up here. And you use that previous fall to get you over the hump the next time you get right back to the same spot where you was at when you fell. And you climb on up and you get to the top. And you get up there and you just so proud of yourself, so happy, such a sense of satisfaction. You proud and you happy you did it, and you celebrating with yourself. You up there by yourself with nobody climbing that mountain with you, because they told you was crazy. They told you was crazy, and they told you about the 17 other dudes and girls that tried to climb it and fell to their death. And they said you was gonna fall to your death. You was crazy if you did that. But you said, man, I ain't listening to none of y'all. And you went on and did it, and you made it to the top. And now you up there chilling. And you make your way down. You accomplish your goal. You made it. And you go home, you go back, and you telling people, yo, I climbed that mountain, I did that. They don't believe you because they didn't see you. They don't believe you. A lot of people gonna say you lying. They ain't gonna believe you because they didn't see you. But you know you did it. And you'll be telling people, yo, I climbed that mountain. And you'll be expecting them to pat you on the back and give you applause, and they don't care. They could care less because they got their other problems going on. They got their own lives to worry about, and that's cool. Seven months goes by, 14 months goes by, 21 months goes by, 38 months goes by, 52 months goes by, about 5 years goes by since you climbed that mountain, since you made it to the top. And when you look at that mountain, every time you're gonna look up there and say, man, you're gonna say, man, I made it all the way to the top. You're gonna remember, I made it all the way to the top. But then what you really gonna reflect on and what you really gonna ponder on is, you're not gonna focus on when you got to the top. You're gonna remember when you busted up your knee and you didn't quit, when you cut your hand and you kept going, when you fell and busted and gashed your head in the back and the blood was dripping down your back and you tied yourself up. You did some self-care and you tied yourself up and you kept going. Your elbow was swole, big as a softball. You had a softball on your elbow and it was hurting, but you kept going. That is the good part. That is where the love is, because that is where you showed fortitude, stamina, mental toughness, fight, courage, bravery. That's the journey. That's the gold. That's the money. Not when you get to the top, but the part in between. True indeed. All right, man, let me get out of here. I gotta go get a haircut. Peace.